April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, so this morning we're continuing our discussion with a few moves. Escape Alive works in conjunction with Jane Doe No More. It's a program in Connecticut designed to teach you techniques to prevent becoming a victim of domestic violence or sexual assault. Joining us this morning is Drew and Danielle Serrano. Now, you guys teach survival skills. Can anybody learn this? Do you have to be in good shape?
No, absolutely.
No?
Anybody. It's for everybody. The whole the program is Escape Alive, and it's just meant to escape alive. So anybody can do it. We teach very simple techniques, quick, easy, and people pick it up like that. You'd be surprised.
Let's talk a little bit about the training, because do you do it in a house? Do you do it in a gym? Is it set up by classes? How does it work?
We have different locations. What we did was we set up a series of 10 classes throughout the months of March and April to benefit Jane Doe No More. And the reason we're doing that is because April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and we want to create awareness and prepare these girls to do it. So we're doing all these different locations throughout Connecticut. We did it one at the YMCA in Waterbury, and we have a few coming up
all
in
throughout
different
Waterbury,
schools.
Naugatuck, Middlebury.
When people come to learn these techniques, who are they? What ages are they?
Oh
do you see mixed ages? Do you see a lot of teens, adults?
We've done mother and daughter courses too, so we get everybody from 12 and up, really, 12 and up, and we've had ladies as mature as 60s, you know. One of our students is actually almost 60. So.
Do you see people that come in and are maybe a little bit unsure, a little bit hesitant, and then walk out feeling just much more empowered?
Every time we do it. Every time we do it, it's amazing.
You see a big difference in the beginning of the class when they walk in, and towards the end, how different their body language, how empowered they feel, and how much more they understand the need for this.
Most of the time when they first come in, they have the blinders where they think it can never happen to me.
Right.
And I don't need this. Basically, they come in with that attitude. By the time they leave, we open up their eyes and then we show them what they could do to survive, and it's like a whole different person when they leave.
Now, a portion of the proceeds from the class are going to Jane Doe No More.
Yes.
Is that
yes.
okay?
Yep.
Now, how can somebody set up this training? You said that there are the classes in March and April. Where do they go to get the information on the
They can go on our website. It's www.escapealive.net. And they have a list of courses. They can register right online. And if they need any further information, they can call Jane Doe No More at 203-729-0245.
What is the most important thing that you say to someone coming in to learn moves or to learn, to take the course?
The most important thing, how you carry yourself. That's the first thing. How do you carry yourself? If you carry yourself like a victim and a predator or somebody who wants to do you harm sees that and they're looking for a victim, you're going to be that victim. So you want to carry yourself in a way that's confident. Don't be afraid to talk up. Walk with a purpose. You know, so many times nowadays people are always texting on their cell phones.
Exactly.
They're not looking around.
Not paying attention.
You got to be aware. You got to observe your surroundings, be aware, be able to recognize, and then we get into physical aspects. God forbid, if those things don't work and your last option is to do something, you have to do it.
Now, sometimes people say, okay, if I was ever in a situation, I would just turn around and knock the person out. When you're in that moment, does that even really happen? I mean, to cross your mind?
One of the things that we do with Escape Alive is we create an environment which it's a safe, control environment, but at the same time we put the participants into that adrenaline moment where they feel like, oh my God, what do I do now? And 9 out of 10 times they realize they're not prepared.
Not prepared. All right, so you're going to show us a couple of moves here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can show. Now, you're going to do the moves? Or?
Sure. Why don't you show me, and then to really demonstrate, you guys can do them.
Okay. So let me grab a pad real quick.
Okay.
One of the things that we do is we try to focus on very simple, easy-to-learn techniques where you're not likely to injure yourself as much as if a lot of people think, well, I'm going to punch.
Right.
Well, there's a good chance that you're going to injure your wrist because you're not proficient in punching and you're not conditioned to do that.
Right.
So we teach you something different, which is called the palm.
Go ahead.
So with the palm, we use, first of all, this is the stance that we teach because people don't expect you to fight. You're saying, I don't want any trouble, I don't want to fight, and then the last second when you do feel like you have to react, you react.
Okay.
And that works better than a punch because
it's such a quick reaction there.
So why don't we try a palm? You want to try a palm?
Okay, sure.
So have your hands up again, non-aggressive stance. Yep. And all you're going to do is hit with the palm heel here. Keep your fingers together. All your fingers together, palm heel. All right. And it's very simple. Just push it straight up.
First?
Start off slow. 1, 2. Good. Do it again. Nice. Twist a little bit more with that hand, and you'll hit harder. So that's a basic move when somebody, if I'm coming towards you, and I'm saying, Rachel, come here, come here, come here.
Okay,
bang,
and then okay, and so you're kind of going to the face there.
So it's just that quick, yeah, it's boom, boom, and that would give you a chance at least to run if you had to, or follow up if you had to.
Now, I think a lot of the fear is you're walking down the street, someone comes up behind you. How do you react in that situation?
Okay, someone comes behind you. First of all, try to be aware. Okay, that's what I was coming behind. But the first thing you want to do is someone grabs you around the neck, you want to breathe. That's the first thing. So I would suggest you hold this down, just to breathe. I don't care how big someone is, even if he picks me up off the floor, I can still breathe. Okay? Now use some of the techniques that we teach, such as an elbow. Right here.
Right.
You can use an elbow to the face and then work your way out. You can use a hit to the groin. There's all little things that you can do for that person to loosen up and let you go, and then you run.
So now if I grab you first, breathe, so I can't choke
Right.
you.
Okay.
Grab
And
him
then I
down.
grab you down like that.
Right.
Good. Now hold this, and with this hand, groin,
I don't
hit to the
wanna hurt
groin.
you.
No, that's all
It's
right.
okay, you can hit him.
You know how many times people hit me? Okay, so you can elbow, groin,
Okay.
and then you could come back up to the face. Elbow.
Oh, an elbow up
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You know, I have to ask, do you see women that come in that maybe have been a victim of assault and
All
are
the time.
coming
All the
to
time.
gain the knowledge and to really gain back the confidence?
Yes, we see not only victims of sexual assault, but we have had people come up to me at the end of the course and say, I was a victim of domestic violence. And a lot of times it's great because we make an environment where we have victims that come from Jane Doe No More, actually survivors. They come and they share their story in the beginning of the course. And that creates an environment where they feel safe and they feel like they can come and share their story and someone will listen.
Yeah.
So a lot of times out of 30 to 50 people in a class, we get 3 or 4 stories in one class from people that never came forward before.
It seems like everybody says, they think in their head, okay,
Yes.
I'll fight back, but in having
don't.
the proper knowledge of how to fight back.
Yes.
And we
is
start off the
really-
class with something, I don't want to give it away, but we start off the class and it's amazing how easily you'll freeze up. And it doesn't take any physical at all. It's just the way somebody approaches you and the way they conduct themselves, and all of a sudden, boom, you get that fight and flight response,
Right.
and you freeze up.
All right, again, just say real quick where people can go get information on the
Okay,
courses.
you
that
can visit escapealive.net,
Okay.
or you can call my cell phone, 203-768-2866, or Jane Doe No More, 729-0245.
Drew and Danielle, thank you guys
Thank
so
you
much
so
for
much.
being here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, well, coming up.